What I did is last night I took some images, some 30-second dark frame 1x1 binned images, and also some light frames of measure 104 at various temperatures from 10 degrees Celsius through then at 0 degrees Celsius, minus 10 degrees Celsius, minus 20, minus 30 degrees Celsius, just to show you how cooling the CCD will actually reduce the amount of noise. In my book that came with my CCD camera, it says that for every 6 degrees that I cool the camera below ambient, it basically halves the amount of noise. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll open some images up in Maxim. Okay, here we have 4 images, dark frames, 30 seconds long, 3x3 binning, at various temperatures. What I'll do is I'll open them up in Maxim, and we'll just set it so that the 10 degrees Celsius one isn't too burnt out. So we'll just adjust the screen stretch slightly. Okay, now we'll go View, Equalize Screen Stretch. Now we'll go View, Animate, and what we can do is actually flick through the images and compare one to the other, and we'll just get them in the right order. Okay, and we'll go OK, and now what you can see is each dark frame taken at a different temperature, and what you'll notice is the specks get smaller, the noise gets less, the cooler the CCD becomes. So what we can do is we'll flick through. We'll start at 10 degrees Celsius. That's a hyphen, that's not a negative 10 degrees Celsius, but a 10 degrees Celsius. And you can see that there's quite a lot of, there's a dark zone up here, light zone down here, and this is like that light leakage problem, which is the, oh gosh, what was it, the dark current situation. And you can see all this the speckliness across it, and as we go through, the next frame will be 0 degrees Celsius, and you can see it's actually reduced a lot of the speckliness, and this lighter area here has been reduced. We'll go to the next frame, minus 10, and then minus 20 degrees Celsius, and then minus 30 degrees Celsius. So there's the principle that the manual spoke about, that every 6 degrees below ambient that you go, you basically halve the amount of noise on the frame. So we'll just go through and animate them again, and you can see again the amount of noise that disappears the cooler that we get the camera. And this is why CCD cameras are so much better than DSLR cameras. When you can cool it way down, like 40 degrees below ambient, you just reduce the noise, and your photos, the images, are just so much more cleaner, so much more crisp. There's so much more detail in them, because you're eliminating a lot of this noise and basically rubbish that you don't want. Now we'll just shut that, and I'll open up some images of NG Measure 104 again that I took last night, and we'll just have a look at those. Okay, we'll go to the 10 degrees Celsius one. You can see that's burnt out, so we'll adjust the screen stretch so it's not burnt out. Okay, now we'll go View, Equalize Screen Stretch, View, Animate, Add All. Move this up, move that up higher, and now we'll go OK. And now as we go through these images, you can see that the little white spots, the speckliness, the noise slowly disappears the cooler the CCD camera becomes. And again, you can see, well, we'll go through, let's see, here's 10 degrees. You can see the, well, it's almost like a gradient, isn't it? And as we go through cooling the CCD down, the background becomes a lot more neutral. You can just see here a little bit of frosting starting to occur on the CCD. I think I need to to throw the desiccant in the oven. You meant to do that once every 6 months or something. I haven't done it for quite a long time, so I better do that soon. Okay.